inside, inside out, living la vida loca, living la vida loca, living la vida. You like what I done there? Vita, Vita. Ah, shut up, titles. Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel, and today I'm talking everything PS Vita. Now there's been a resurgence of interest of the device because of the impending release. We're 48 hours away from the release of the PlayStation 4, and the interest has been based upon the ability to remote play PlayStation 4 games through the console, through the Vita, basically. You know, you compare the two up, and with that, video game retailers have taken the initiative and actually have put together bundles themselves. They're not even waiting for Sony to do it. You know, some of the retailers are actually doing it themselves because there's been a demand for the bundle, and that's more or less in effect as we speak now. But I think Sony's gonna follow suit, if you like, you know, which is kind of weird, and do it themselves as well. So that is more or less on the cards. Now, the pros I've already discussed in relation to it being paired up with the PlayStation 4 and you being able to remote play through PlayStation 4. Now, the cons. Once you have one of these babies in your hand for at least half an hour, 45 minutes, you are going to develop cramp. There is no doubt about it. Even though the console is as wide as a DualShock 3 controller, it's not as thick, and you cannot grab the device in the same way that you would like to grab the DualShock 3. So it's gonna render your hands very, very cramped. So I've been doing a lot of research into finding the best accessories to alleviate that, and I found this one. And it's called the Soft Touch Controller Grip. I know it doesn't look very flattering without the Vita inserted in it, but I just wanted to show you the bare bone accessory, and that's how it looks more or less. The one drawback I find with this is that once you have your Vita inserted into the accessory, the port at the bottom that connects the Vita to your charger is now blocked. So there is no way of actually charging your device while you're using this accessory. That's something to consider. However, all the other buttons are accessible. In terms of sheer comfort, it is still worth the purchase, in my opinion. It makes a world of difference. But having said that, there is another model on the market, and it's made by these guys. Nyko, that's the name of the manufacturers, and they have made an upgrade to the model that I've previously shown you, and it's called the Power Grip for the PS Vita. As you can see from the picture, it is very similar to the one that I've shown you before, but for one major difference. At the base of the accessory, you can see a small box with the brand name emblazoned across it. Now that is actually the battery pack that plugs into the Vita and in essence doubles the battery life of the PS Vita while you're on the go gaming. You are able to recharge the accessory and in turn recharge the device. Whatever permutation you want, you can basically do it. You can separate the device from the accessory and just recharge it as a standalone thing in the meantime. However you want to basically do it, you can do it. So in essence, however you do it, it will double the battery life of your PS Vita. Now, amazingly, this company who actually makes the product to be sold has sold out, completely sold out. But you can get this accessory on eBay. I got mine for something like around 38 pounds. Now when you consider the price of the product and also the postage and packaging, you know, it's more or less what it is. Now, although it's an American device, I had to buy mine from a Japanese retailer, so that's why it's come to that price. But I still think it is worth it, you know, for what you're gonna get, the comfort and also double battery life as well. So it's more comfort for your money, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's more or less it. Okay, I'm gonna play Captain Obvious here and let you know, if you don't know already, that you're gonna need a screen filter, screen protector on your device. And this is the one I've come across, which has had the most reviews and the most positive reviews as well. It is the Hori officially licensed protective screen filter. Now, what I find with the cheaper ones is a case of trial and error. You know, you still have to treat the equipment in the same way to get the best results. It's just down to how careful you are and how systematic and methodical you are in terms of protecting your equipment. The cheaper ones can work, but if you're just in a hurry just to put the thing on without taking due care and attention to your product, it's not going to work for you. So you need to clean it. It needs to be devoid of lint and hair and shit and whatever happens to get on your PS Vita. So this one is more or less the best one I find on the market. There is a video on YouTube actually showing you how to apply it on your device properly. So I advise you to actually check out the video to see how it's done. And as you can see, it's only £5.50. Cheap as chips. And here is how the screen filter will look on your device. Well, it won't look exactly like that. It won't have like the white border around the edges of the thing. It's just showing you the shape of the thing on your device. So don't be put off by all that white hue around the edges. That's not how it's gonna look, obviously. And also I decided to get this, which is the Elect Shield Premium Screen Protectors, for the reason that I wanted to protect the back of the Vita device as well. Before I even go any further, Elect Shield or ES Online, brethren, are you seriously trying to tell me that 6 pieces of plastic is worth £15 and you're slashing it down to £1.93 and you're trying to tell me that I'm saving £13 and 6 pence? Step away from the pipe, brethren. I can go shopping and get my freaking shopping bags for free. Sorry, man, I digress. It's just these little things I noticed. But anyway, yeah, £1.93. You can get 3 front screen protectors and 3 rear screen projectors. Where am I getting projectors? Rear projectors. You know what I'm saying. All right, let's go to the next thing. And next up in the list of obviousness, we have a dual compartment carry case for the Vita, because obviously you are not going to carry the bare bones device in your pocket with the screen protectors. That would just be foolhardy and nuts. So you're gonna need a carry case for your Vita, and this one is probably the best one on the market as well, in my opinion. In one compartment you have the Vita as it's modeled in the case. And here in the second compartment you have space for 8 game card holders and 2 cables of your choice. For immediate portability, this is definitely what I recommend. How much does it cost? $14.99 in Amazon. And there you have it, my PS Vita accessories, which I have researched, purchased, utilized, all except the power pack, but that's a given anyway. But I hope that's inspired you into mobile gaming of sorts. For me, it wasn't really my bag. I always loved my gaming action on the big screen, but I think with the whole cross-play, remote play function, that is going to add another dimension altogether in the next gen phase, and that's where the base of my interest was served. So I hope that you were inspired by that. But before I go, I just want to talk about something Vita related that is available in Japan but not the rest of the world, and it's this: the PlayStation Vita TV. Now this piece of kit has divided opinions in the gaming circuit. One half is saying that it's going to add to the whole gaming thing by enabling you to play your Vita games on TV. The other is basically saying that it's going to more or less kill the Vita, because there are people that are not mobile gaming fans, and with this it will give them a reason to play Vita games without actually investing in the Vita itself. Now both arguments are valid, I'm not going to front, but the one thing that has me inclined to this device is this. Like I said, not only can you play your Vita games on the TV without your console, you can also remote play your PS4 games through this device on another TV. So for example, if you have this plugged into your main TV in your living room and your girlfriend or your wife is giving you a whole heap of grief because they want to watch the latest soap opera, you can unplug that, plug it into your secondary TV and remote play on your other TV. As you can see from the rear view of the device, you have from left to right the game card slot, the slot for the USB, the slot for the HDMI cable, and also the slot for your Ethernet cable and the AC adapter socket. So portability within the home is served within this device. Now, the package shown here is the controller and the device bundle, and it retails for something around, I think it's around £90 or £100, but it's only available in Japan. Now, before you all start rushing out and logging on and clicking and adding to cart and all that, there's something you need to know. First of all, the only way you can even access anything within the PlayStation Network is if you have a Japanese account. Any games that you have in your Vita collection will not play through this device. There's been so many videos of people basically rushing to buy this thing and making the mistake in not reading the small print of the apparatus not being able to work in any other territory outside Japan. I've seen so many videos. I nearly made the mistake myself. But having said that, it'll be interesting to see how this pans to the rest of the world. I honestly think that they need to bring down the price a little bit when it finally does come across to keep both argumenters happy, for want of a better word. I think £90, £100 is still a bit too much, because you can get, you know, by the time the PS4 is in full swing, you can get a PS3 for that, I think. So they're going to have to think about bringing their prices down when it's made available for the other territories. But this is definitely something that I'll be interested in. It's an expense, but if Sony play their card right, it can be a minor expense that will give maximum results and enjoyment. And there it is, and that is truly it for me for today for this video, and I hope you have been influenced or inspired by the PS Vita information that I've relayed to you. I'm not claiming to know everything about the PS Vita, obviously, because mobile gaming has not been my thing for quite a while. I love all my action on the big screen, as you well and truly know. However, with the whole PS4 compatibility and networking functions that's going to be made available through the device, I think it is truly a good addition to your gaming setup. So I hope to be presenting more videos to you from a PS Vita standpoint as well, once the PS4 finally drops in my lap. And till such time, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Whatever you do, happy gaming, and I'm out of here. Magone.